we can take the essential creativity we'll see in a powerful individual, and we can see what elements, and they can tell us what elements there are, and we can enable our education environments to be set up in that way to varying degrees, given the mass nature of state education, to varying degrees. So I think we're teaching within a creative environment rather teaching creativity.
No, probably not teach, but I do think you can nurture it, and I do think you can develop an environment and where it has more chance of growing.
You can hopefully generate a creative atmosphere where people are free to experiment.
Yeah, I think you probably can to some extent. You can certainly give them the tools to understand that you can have a creative process in anything that you do.
You can encourage it, you can sort of nurture it, and you can inspire creativity, but I don't think you can, there's no right or wrongs with creativity, and there shouldn't, this is never be.
Very small class numbers, enormous resources, and potential direct creative directions. The removal of deflecting influence, probably all the things you can't do in education, I'd imagine.
I think you can encourage it, and I think through learning you can foster it, the potential for it. But I think actually teaching someone how to be creative is a kind of anathema to it.
Almost encouraging people to make a mess.
I think you encourage it by giving people the motivation and the information.
It is about what I was talking about before, is how you get to individual kids' potential and idiosyncratic creativity. Once you get them hooked on something like that, or they're involved in drawing, or they're involved in mechanics in some way, or they're rapping or whatever, then they're hooked,
It's possible to give people the opportunity to realise those tendencies within themselves.
You really need to probably take away the pressure of the result on the process to get the most out of developing people's creativity, I think.
Show them that you have to take risks, maybe, and that you have to risk being completely wrong, risk making a fool of yourself, and all these things should be encouraged.
We have to remove our fear of failure, or we have to remove failure as a criterion against which we can measure success.